good morning, good morning. Right. We had a little bit of a rough day yesterday. I actually took my top step all the way to drawdown, um, which wasn't. I honestly was going a little heavy. Surprised. So, as a new update, we have rules. And have rules. I'm gonna do these rules and implement them with the practice account right now. We still have our XFA. Let's give me the practice account we're gonna do. We still have our XFA that we are going to be trading, and yeah. So let's get into it. Election day. It's crazy. Mark out some levels and let's get it going. Good morning, good morning. Alright, getting these levels marked out here. Alright, got a cup of coffee real quick. working out some zones. We're trying to, oops, trying to see where we can get some of that liquidity from. So it's 1920s, 40s. A lot of levels here. That's actually kind of crazy. Like the position. Election can change everything though. Election's gonna be just wild. There we go. This is what we're looking for here. This is the player we're looking for here. Got about 6 minutes till the market opens. Just kicking back. Alright, let's get these zones marked out here. Up in the morning, we've got 2 minutes till market open. Yeah. Just trying to get these areas knocked. We get it going here. Alright. Alright, 2 minutes left. Got a bunch of downside marked. It's too low, actually. It's alright. Wish I had an algorithm that could do this for me. That'd be nice, actually. Alright, market open. Let's get into it. Keep an eye up here. I do kind of want to take a short on the back end of this at 65. Get up here, all the way up here. Alright, got a little fill here. Then maybe a cover at 180. This looks like it's jamming again. Alright, so playing the back end of this. 30 seconds. If it goes, I close. No reaction. Straight up above it. I'll cover one with a crack, two with a crack. Yep, holding up this though. Alright, that's 5 minutes going. Alright. Break above this on 30-second, not 50, yeah, 30-second amount. Happening to that second pull. I am out of that officially. Alright. See here, boom. A little bit of overlap up here actually. Oh, this guy's got this player left. Alright, so we took out one seller right in the morning, so I'm only looking to go long right now. Unless we run into some overlap. So from a 30-second to 3, buyer is here. Oops, get rid of that one. There we go. Alright. Okay, here we go. Took a little stab short there at the top of that. Broke through a seller, so now I'm only looking to go long until we break through a buyer. So marking them out now. However, this candle close is going to determine where that buyer actually is. So let's see here. 1, 3. Sell volume tapered. It's good for the longs. Keeping an eye over here. Pre-market highs over here. And we're going to be just broke pre-market high. So should expect this to go further up. So we're looking to go long. There's a player up here. A little tired this morning, man. Barely talk. Let's see. Boom, boom. Another little player here. Player's too insignificant here. Boom, boom. Alright, we got a little bit of overlap here. This might be an area where we could be interested in. See, we tapping up into that liquidity, but I'm still gonna go long. I'm gonna look to go long until we break through a buyer. That's too much. Alright, so tapped and tipping that little bank here. Finding a little bit of selling liquidity. Find a couple more players here. Up the move? Oh, alright. Okay. Double overlap here, interesting. Oh, I'm looking at that from a 30-second actually. I should have been looking at it from a 5-minute. Let's check that again. This will be 30-second. This whole thing is one also. Oh, it's a portion of it. So we got another inside bar forming here. Alright. Let's get these liquidities over here real quick. We're playing with. This is our big kahuna right here. 1, 2. Alright, here we go. Should be good. This should be good. Stock market looks like a penny stock right now. Alright. Almost breaking above this player here. Okay. So got too long. Sorry, we're not too long. only looking to go long. We're taking on another seller up here. We're trying to at least. So, gonna try and get in long somewhere. All right. So let's see. We got reinforced position here. That was a 2-bar. We could have probably actually taken that. Here's another 2-bar. Boom. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right. So now we begin. One minute 25 left in this candle, so this player is still here until we get above this player. So this is all new buying here. All right, multiple overlap here. So if it's gonna catch a bid, it should catch a bid here. I look to play a couple of these double little pockets down here. Probably the lower one, 190s if it comes down. If it comes down, I don't want to go for it. So the idea here with the new rules is that the idea is if we break through a major seller on the 5-minute, I could only go long. And if I'm playing overlap on 32nd, I can only play with 2 contracts. If I play with a major overlap, like something like this up here, I could play with 5. So I may want to try and go short at a 43 with 5. Let's see here. I could go short right in this pocket here somewhere. I could try and take 2 at 38. All right. So it's catching a bid. So we'll see if I get a little bit of a tap here. There's liquidity up here for sure. For sure. Tell by the way it's reacting right now, so. Okay, here's 2. We're tapping into some of that liquidity now. See if this thing holds. If this guy breaks, then we're probably gonna just look to go long. All right, we got a 30-second tap here. We're playing the back end, so if it breaks up above this back here, we're gonna be out. Want to see a little bit of a reaction here. I won't get a reaction soon. I'm gonna start covering. There's a little bit of a reaction, so we're definitely running into a little bit of selling. See if we can get down here to maybe the 25s. Let's see here, 26 maybe. Let's see if we can get a little tap. By the way, this player is gone as well. All right, let's see. Cover 2 there, just to limit the risk a little bit. See if we can get down here. Close. Catching a little bit. I'm gonna take 2 off that little bid. Don't want to buy 4 here, but I'll just close the other one. Oh, all right, there it is. All right, so there we go. Got a nice little play there. Tapping back into this liquidity. Found the seller here. With that overlap, I'm telling you, this overlap is powerful. So found them. This is a big player here. So big player. Tapped right into that and rejected right off. So continue to find our buyers. So this technically is a new seller on the 32nd, mind you. But because of the, oh, there we go. There we go. So it just depends on where this is going to land. This is your new seller. So now we're tapping into this buyer. And yeah, that was good. So it took the 5, follow the rules. I can catch a bid down here at 02. I would prefer to catch a bid with, let me see here. Where's the 5 at? Let's see here. So increase, that's before market open. So this is your initial bid here. Right here, it's your bid. So this would be the green zone here. So you see this little double overlap here on the green? I may want to play that one if I'm going to play any of them. Play the 91s. Yeah, thanks, Ben. All right, but I can only, let's see, it's a 2, so I can play only 2. That's the rule. Got rules now. Rules after yesterday's performance. So yeah, I went back and looked yesterday. I traded poorly the whole day, and I wasn't really feeling it in the morning anyways, but man, I was, whew, we're gonna get just front run this a touch. All right, so we're bouncing right off that 5-minute player, which I could have technically got the 5-minute player. Oh, it just missed us the real fill. Oh man. You see that? That's unbelievable. 225. Well, that would have been a sick trade. Look at that, 20 points immediately. It's all right. Okay, so got this double overlap too. So we could have played honestly both of them, but man, this one was close. All right, well, on to the next here. Still only looking, like I said, I'm only looking to go long until we run into a major player of liquidity here. When we get these light ones, these lighter ones with no overlap, like all of this is gonna get ran through probably. If we tap into this, this won't stop until it hits the back end of this, I'm assuming. All right, and let's check the chart here. So nothing really for me to do. We're above the pre-market highs. So I'm only looking to go long here. We're putting in a new high, new high, new high. We have a pivot low here. There's not a trend that we've been able to hook from yet. So we just gotta wait another about 15 minutes, I'm assuming. We'll see. See how this works. Putting higher highs and lower lows off the second candle. So nothing much for me to really do here. Okay, here we go. We have a little bit of close on the red candle. So still nothing for me to do. We'll see if this continues up. If it continues up, there's no 3-bar play, 4-bar play for me to get into here. 15-minute closed officially. Looking bullish, so we're going to continue on with our stock here. So, sorry, trading here. So we have this new seller, and then you had this huge absorption that happened off the sell. So, which if it comes back down again, I'm still going to be interested in buying, but maybe a little less. I'm sure the algos are doing something like this, right? So if this breaks, I'm going to be less apt to play this position. I'm going to start looking to play the very back end. The first touch was cool, but I don't know about the second touch. Sellers here, I could front run at 38.50. Front run at 38.50, and if we get back into here again, which I don't know if we will, but if we do, I can try and take another couple at the 43, another 5, and just be systemic with it, you know. All right, so let's see how this plays out. All right, buy volume increased, but we cut through it with a low sell. Looks like we're flagging out on the 5-minute. Just a big pole and a flag now. Looks like we're forming a bigger bull flag. All right. Broke out of these candles. Tried to go lower. Failed higher, so this is a bear trap. So I could technically take this on a 30-second. I'm not going to, but your bear trap, see if it would fill. Would look something like this. What it would look like on a 5-minute. It's much more likely to cancel out on a 30-second, but I'm curious anyways. Let's see what happens. Oh, we got stopped. Well, technically, it would have put a few point stop on it. So let's see, where would the stop be? Right here, 211, be 0850. 0850 is kind of big though for these 30 seconds. All right, well, we would have got stopped there anyways. Okay. All right. Got a new seller coming in here. Maybe.
see how this closes. One, they're battling. Oh, all right, another little trap candle here. So bounce right off of this 206 level. I still am not really interested. I'm going to play really conservative today from this standpoint. And we're going to look just to play overlap. And if we have double overlap like this, like a situation like this, I'm going to play the deepest one. I'm not going to try and front run anything. Good morning, Samu. Yeah, no, we should be good. Should be good. Yesterday was a whew. So Samu, I went back, looked at the tape, and I was playing it raw. Yesterday was a beautiful day for the stock market. I was just on the wrong side. I was out of position. I was just out of position that whole day. I think it's because I had a bias initially, but all right, there we go. We're tapping it for 2, tapping it for 4. Let's see if they take it up this time. Now my cover is going to be up here roughly the 50s, so we're in for 7 again. Let's see. 2, 1. Let's see. Let's see here. All right, they're trying to take this one up, so it's going to be interesting. I have to hold on to it, though, until this closes all the way above. But it'd be interesting to see what happens here. I know there's a player here, but if they take out this big player, then that is all she wrote. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, still have to stay in this trade. Definitely trying to aggress this player, though. And some of this orange zone gets taken, I think. My kid crying, so I'm going to have to go get him. 11. Yeah, so this is going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gone. Okay, so clapped out of that one. So the 5 minute took him too. All right. So the 5 minute, good job, 5 minute. All of this whole player just got taken, which is great for the Bulls. So now I'm really trying to go long. Before I was already trying to go long, but that was a bigger player, so now I can really go long. All right, I have to go get my kid real fast, and I will be right back. All right, we're back. Let's see here. Yeah, we're gonna throw on some pop. I got you. I got you. I got you. I hear cartoons for a second here. Which one you want? Oh. So this bigger pool up here, the kind of a bigger player up here, this range up here, but only looking to go long again. Only looking to go long. Seller is gone. Let's see here. Boom, boom. Back into this. All of this is looking kind of forced. See if we can get in somewhere. From a 30-second standpoint, if I'm going to get in anywhere, it's going to be down here at the 50s. Not on this one, Bob. We're going to go on this one. Alright, continuing to rip here. There's really nothing. I mean, I could get in earlier, per se, when we took out our first seller, but it's proved to be poor in the past. I could also have taken it off this break here. 1, 2 to get a second leg. That would have been an idea as well. 30-second breaks, though, and they only work in clean trends, so. Could have hit this one, but I was gone as well, so this would have been a 1, 2 measured move. Could have been for that much of a scalp, which is about 14 points. This thing's just moving. So on the regular account as well, the house account, really nothing for me to do yet. Looking very bullish though from these strategies. So took out another seller here. Previous seller, which looks like that's going to be the theme today. Should have another 5-minute buyer, so let me mark out some of these as green here. No, this is kind of tapering off here, so. By news at 10, data coming out of 10. PMI. Alright, so here's a little pullback here. I wanted to play a continuation. And the back end of this seller up here. Let's see what happens. Yeah, pretty chill morning this morning. One sell volume's tapering again. Finding a little reaction off the seller here. Could play a little overlap down here at the 52s. Again, it's kind of buying it up on this dredge here, so. Get a little cooldown. Maybe take a stab at the 55s. Alright, so if I'm going to go long, I want to go long from this with a green. Let's see if we can get an uptick in volume. What I'd be looking for. Yep, should be an uptick. Alright, so let's see if we get it. Stop would be a couple points below here. 68.25. Probably put the stop right here. And then I'm going to play a 1-to-1 on one of them. Up here at 96. And then that was all decreased, so this should get ran through. Unless there's a new seller active. So should be looking to get this take, and then I'm going to hold the other one, because if we tap into this liquidity up here, we could really run into the back end of it. There we go. So got one. Oh no, I played both of them. Uh-oh. Well, I wanted to hold on to one of them, but it's all right. I'll still get into one of them here. See if I get back down to a price. All right, so I wanted to hold on to one of them. So this is going to be my hold. The other one was take profit roughly about right there. So this is a bigger player, but they shouldn't be this hot. This is actually really interesting. I think we played the back end of this. So the buy volume has been tapering all morning. So from a 5-minute standpoint, this is all kind of fluffed buying until we find a new aggressor. So all of this can come back down and retrace down to the 94s. So really I'm going to hold off on that 2-minute. Just going to continue to play these little breaks here. Huge absorption there on this candle. Play the back ends, probably the 50s. We're just flying right now. Data came out right there. That's why PMI data came out. That changes things. Looks like they're still accruing this though. Try to take it up. So this is all new, fresh buying. Looks like this closed above that seller, so this guy's gone as well. All right, let's see what happens here. My stop would be down here. Oh, sorry, Samu. Right here. Stop it right here. See, we get this extension. This is that big seller. If you guys don't notice from here, this area. This is that big dump where we just had that flush. So if I'm gonna play anywhere, I want to play this back end at like the 370s, 360s. So that'll be that. Oops. Whoa. Gotta press the go to active bar button, I guess. Alright, so it's kind of hard to see here. All this, I need to get this out of the way. Alright, so we tapped up into that liquidity again. Looks like this player wants to be really active. Beginning of this one, actually. So people are still interested in selling up here at these levels. Increase in volume, so this is a new seller. So with that being a new seller, I am probably going to cut out of this trade here, depending on how this volume goes here. If this guy gets eaten, oh, well, the buying was a little bit bigger. I'll still hold. We'll see what happens. New seller here. So put my stop at the bottom of this guy. House strategy still hasn't let me in anywhere. We're up almost what? 150 points? Almost, yeah, about 150 points. 120 points right now, but yep, not let in anywhere. Alright, so if this buyer wants to play for real, he's going to play for real. Knowing that we have a little bit of reaction off this liquidity is very interesting, though. It's going to be good to know. New seller again, reinforcing that position right here. We'll see where that lands, but makes me want to cut. But I'm going to stick to the. I'm going to stick to my plan, putting my stop below this buyer here that aggressed, and we'll see. See if we get a little movement. But the way this seller is looking, he's looking pretty good. There's that selling liquidity right here. Yep. All right. We might have found the big player here, this big liquidity, right here at the tip of this. Saw it shove into it and sell. So we start to drift back and cool off a little bit. We're going to try and look to get in areas of long again, which, to be honest with you, I really don't want to get long again until probably that 195s, 200s. Oh wait, we do have a new buyer here, technically, from our candles here. Let's see. Mark this out. This is a new buyer here. All right. Well, that being said, we already tap into there? Oh, okay. Well, we did tap into right there, actually, so we could have went long down here at the bottom of this area. Right in that pocket. Right there. We'll see. I'm going to play long, this aggressive when we're this high. I don't know. I'm already in long one. Albeit I could have got better pricing, but let's see what happens here. See if we finally get a top pivot or something. This is just two straight ripping bars here. But our trend here, it's very, very high, very tight. So, alright, we got filled on the stop on this one here. Could have probably went long there, to be honest with you, but we're going to try and reposition. It was poor pricing, and I want to play at the bottom of this player anyway. So we tapped into that double liquidity there. That would have been a nice 10 points. And then we have our seller who's trying to push things here. So let's see. Yeah. I want to play the back half of this player. Maybe 76. I want to risk that much on it. All right. And if this doubles here, probably like to get into this. We'll see. Seller's down a little bit. All right, so I'm still not looking to go short. Still looking to go long because that's just the context of the day. do not want to try and go against this bull market here until we have a full-fledged reason to. Ooh. And buy volume tapered there. It's a nice break, but all right. All right, nice little rejection here. This is a new buyer here, trying to take this up. Possibly can go long here at 86, but yeah, I probably should have played into 305, but I'll buy it until it doesn't work anymore, huh? Being a little picky. 5 maybe. Let's buy 2 here. Oh, that was a little high, but play the top end of this player. This is not a new seller technically. Play the 304s maybe. So this is a new seller here. So with this being a new seller, we break lows, I'm gonna cut it. It'd be kind of dumb to delay it there. All right, so we got the fill flush here. So that printed down, new seller, new seller. So I'm playing the middle of range of this. Just missed me. So the seller's starting to aggress a little bit. Bar's gone. Just missed me there. 78.50. I would want to play the back end of this. All right, so now we got filled at halfway. So now this one I'm gonna hold until this basically this buyer breaks on the this candle. So I'm playing this position a little bit more aggressive. We do have a new seller aggressing though, but if he takes that buyer, then I'm only gonna look to go short. So let's see how this plays out. All right, 5, 4 should be a buyer stepping a little bit here. If he's not here, then we're gonna look to go short here. Almost cleaned him. All right, so new seller. New seller, new seller. So this is all hot selling right now. Let's see how much we got left. 242 in this green candle. So still looking to go long. Could have played this bottom. That would have been nice. I'm going to cover 1 because of this new seller. So I'll limit my risk a little bit here. Pushing up against this buyer down here. This will be interesting to see this play out. Cut my mic a little bit here. A little bit of that absorption here. Let's see if we get a play up here. The new buyer is trying to support this level. see where this lands. Alright, it's up to the seller. If we find a new seller again and crack this guy, I'm going to cut this one. And then I'm going to look to go short. Almost want to play it as the top of this guy. Here. Play small stabs, but I feel like we could rotate back up here. I may be swinging a little too hard for this, but anyways, a little peek over here. So we broke our uptrend. We haven't tested the extreme yet, so need to expect a little bit of some roll over here, test the extreme again. If we just flush down though, it wouldn't be completely surprising if we crack this player here, break him. We close below him, we can come all the way back down to this range down here, so that'll be something to consider. All right, so ran right into that liquidity up here though, just rejected off twice. Very interesting. It's about 10 points, so I would like to trade ranges in 10 points, but this buyer's still really active. Really active. Ooh. 67. I'm right in the middle. Yeah. 2, 1. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. The seller's really not too real yet. This was a little bit of absorption. Need new buying interest. I still think this flips up. I'm gonna take one more. But I should have got a little bit better pricing on that, but maybe play down here at the 65s. But I still think with how this volume's tapering off here, we're gonna give it one last push if we don't crack this player down here. By the way, this volume is now down to here. This player is down here. So let's see. Yeah, that would have been better pricing. See, I'm just getting at it in bad pricing here. Should be playing this downside. This player's really trying to take it up here. These are upticks in volume though now on the selling, but a portion of that's absorption. Just not being able to find new buyers. That's the hard thing right now. This player is trying to prop this up. They just need new buying interest. So once these shorts get squeezed though, this should add a little bit. All right, let's see what happens. It's that seller right here. We need to crack above this. It's the trend and the selling liquidity, so we could get a little double here. Tempted to take one, but we're gonna hold. Go, we'll crack here. Should be an increase in volume. Take one at the top of that seller. Just at the top of this guy. This is a new buyer. Here you go. You have from here to here. This could be played as an overlap at 77. Buy one more there. Let's see. This guy getting taken out completely is very interesting. All right, 7-6. If this guy gets cut, this would be very, very interesting. I played the reinforced buyer here. Him getting swept right now, though, I have to take out 1. Oops, I didn't mean to buy 3. Take out 2 here. Oops, meant to take out 2. There we go. All right, so this guy is gone again. And now this seller is looking like to press up on this. So this seller here, this aggregate selling that's happening, is put pressure on the downside. So let's see. Also on our house strategy, we just have normal trend here. Huge, strong, nice, beautiful uptrend here. If we crack below this player here and hold, this is going to be interesting for the short. Otherwise, if we crack up, have another bar, nice volume, it's above this volume, then we'll take it up. If not, then we're going to wait. This is very interesting. So yeah, looks like we may flip this up. I did flip green, but that wasn't green, much green. And this player down here is really pushing to take it up. Sell volume waned again on this, so this isn't a new seller. I'm gonna go out and say the buyers are stronger. I think I'm gonna take one more. See if we get a crack. Playing the bottom end of this, if this guy breaks, then who knows? I think it'll all fall and crumble. Having a hard time. This person's offloading aggressively, so we'll see. Very interesting how they're reacting here. Whoa. All right, if we're gonna move now. Someone's propping this up. So this is your seller from here. Still really active. Trying to take another position, but we're gonna see if he actually breaks. I'm gonna play into the major liquidity up here. That's my goal. Try and front run him a touch, actually. I almost just want to play one of them and let the other one ride. Let's see here. I might do that. 304. Ooh. Dude, these guys are battling. A battle. Huge sell here. Huge absorption. But it just came right back up, retraced it all. That's crazy. This is interesting price action here. This is feeling very squeezy. Oh, I get the order there on one of them, and I think I really do want to play the break. I don't know, this volume's got to get up there though. We got to really play into this. So I would like to play the back end of this player here. Just react and reject here. Yeah. Let's see. I think this volume could get heated.
Ooh.
This volume is red. A little higher than this by. Oh, I may want to take it. I don't know. It's tough. Seller got squeezed. Squeezed. Another seller. This guy gets taken. We fly. Here's the test of the extreme again. So it's a nice little flag here at break of that trend. Closed in the liquidity now. This thing can get some legs here.
Open darn. See?
Yeah. Very interesting. So we have one break here.
Wait.
Looking to play into
see?
this. We'll find out. Look at that sell volume just inching into this. Isn't that wild? I almost want to take it. I probably should have taken it up there. Now I'm too deep. Alright, so 3 minutes 41 seconds left. Let's just see here. Let's do a couple little measurements. How far is this? Is this a new high technically? Ooh, it's close. I think I'm not going to count that as a new high. So in this context, this is a bull trap. I would love to take this short on my house account.
Wait.
So this is a strong uptrend. Kind of rolled over, tested the high, came back down again, tried to go higher. Probably going to look to take a short. This does look a little 3-bar on the 15-minute though. So anyway you cut this cookie right here, it's going to be tough. Because we're such a strong uptrend day.
Order filled.
Cut that one on the house. See if we can reposition here, or maybe take a short. I'm gonna go out and say we crack these dudes, but I want to get good pricing if I'm gonna do it. 87 maybe.
Order filled.
There we go. See if we get the other one. Nope, didn't get the other one. I had to click that, but Alright, so there's a seller here. Hoping to maybe put a lot of pressure on this buyer down here. Wanted to get filled for 2. I'm kind of disappointed I got filled for 1 there. Alright, 1 minute left on this bar. We might scoop back up and I might be able to get one more 87. Let's see, we might scoop up in this last minute. So this one right here, this is a bull trap technically, but I can't get into it because we broke below these lows. So there's just nothing really I can do here. Big shove here. If we break this player, I still think we go down much lower. Much lower. So we broke below both of these guys. I don't really trust any of that liquidity down there. Let's see, we got a couple of seconds left. How much we got left? In this 5 minute. 14 seconds left. If it comes back above, I'm cutting it. If it stays below, I'm staying in the short. I'll see it come back above. Last second here. So we're going to see my fingers on the trigger here. Yeah, so I'm going to cut that one because this buyer is staying in barely. So I'm going to play the bottom end of this buyer actually. Because it'll be an easy buy here with this 5 minute holding on. So I could just play, if it cuts across again and we close below again, I could just cut them. So, and then with this big seller here, I'll probably play the 87, back of the 87 range. Probably can take one up a little bit more than that, but yeah, find out. Still, did we close below? No, we didn't close below. This player just, yeah, we're close though. It's putting a lot of pressure on this guy. Buy volume decrease, that's not a good sign for buyers. Buy volume decreasing. Makes me want to get rid of one. No. Hey. You want to write on something right on this. Uh-oh. Alright. Write some. Alright, let's see if we get a little rotation here. Take one off there. Play into the other one here. Just because this buy volume is waning so much, I don't like how it's tapering off. I do see. I would not be surprised if this buyer gets taken, but for sake of him holding on, I should have bought one more there. Should have had an order ready. For sake of him being that, me just playing this range here. So that was a big scoop. So there's definitely this player's trying to defend down here. Let's see. I wonder if this is the level we're going to be staying in until elections. This will be interesting.
Order filled.
Alright, so I'm playing the 30-second here. So if the 30-second cracks, playing wherever he lands. Actually going to get ready to reverse this position because... Alright, so I think, personally, would like to get a little bit better pricing, but I think, let's see if we come back. 1, 2. This whole thing's a new seller. I think, personally, that in the context of this, since this is their only fortified player that we're cracking right now on the 5 minute, I have a feeling that this goes lower, down to here, down to the 196. Yeah, I'm gonna look to go short 2 on my house account here in a second. So, let's see. There is a player here, but I just don't see it. I don't know. What do we got here? Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2. And wherever this guy lands. 5 minute buyer left though. This can't doji. It's got to close good. Just gonna keep an eye on this one just so you guys can see the context. So we have a boom, a test at the extreme, a cut. If this thing breaks, technically this is a bear trap too. So this comes back up here. I go long. If it goes below, I go short. If it goes red, not below. 10 seconds. I would like either way. In the middle doesn't help me at all. Very interesting volume here. Alright, that's a neither. So I don't take either the short or the long there. Let's see here. Cutting back into the back end of the seller. I shorted at the very, very bottom of this. I need to get better pricing. This is a I don't know how I developed this bad habit. But I developed a bad habit. I developed this habit somehow. So I'm going to cut this trade even though I think we still can go shorter. This, I should be short up into the top half of this up here. I'm going to go short anywhere. It needs to be up here to play into this player. This is all sell volume that's waning. So even this isn't too bad, shorting at 71. Let's see here. I'm going to take one. If it comes up here, I'm going to take another one. I'll get it shorter right there. 75.
Order filled.
Alright. Got another one fill for 75, and I'm playing just 5 points here. 80. Break above 80. That would take out the seller. Still, the buy volume is still not too crazy. I have not been able to get into one trade here on the house account. Not one. Every 2-bar and trap has been just non-existent. Maybe this is going to be a 4-bar play on the 15 minute, which I still wouldn't take a 4-bar play on the 15 minute because of the drawdown I have to take. But if we get 2 breaks here, who knows? So. Alright, we actually are about to break this buyer here. See, man, again, here's my bad fills again. So, in retrospect, this 5 minute buyer is still here. I need to not play, and like for example, since this guy's still here, we haven't taken out the long. I should not be going short until this guy gets taken out on the 5 minute. Right? So, if anything, I still need to be playing longs. So this short just got taken. This is good. I'm happy I'm doing this in the practice count. So this buy volume waned. This buy volume increased. So this is your actual player trying to take this up right here. So now as we get into this again, I can either play the top side of this or the back side of this at 304s, or play up into this player here. But I don't really want to short. I want to go long. They go, well, that was a bad fill, but yeah, let's go long here at 1 touch. I'm gonna try and take some at 68 as well. 72 maybe. Sell volume waned here. Just running into some of that liquidity here.
Order filled.
Alright, got filled for 1 here. Playing the back end of the seller. The buyer, I mean. Cover 1 here. Play this a little bit more fluid. The 1-2 thing is kind of interesting. Alright, I'm going to take all one off there. Get some profits. I'm going to play a little bit more aggressive. So what I'm noticing is when I go 2 contracts and trying to play these zones, I'm having a hard time building positions because I'm missing fills barely. So I'm going to bump it up to 3 contracts. And I'm going to try and get... Basically, I could do any combination. I could either get filled for 3 or I can cast a position for 3. But I can't go more than 3 unless we're playing at with a macro player. So that's the idea. I'm going to stick to that idea. So on this one, I could sell at 86, but let's see. All right, so this is going to get a little more fluid. I'm also keeping an eye over here at the top step. If we do get a 2-bar break here, then I will be able to go short. It'll be a failed flag. So we'll see. No trades yet. That's pretty wild. Yeah. This is almost a bear trap. Almost. I'm sorry, bull trap, bull trap. I say this backwards all the time. All right. So let's see here. Tapered off. New seller. Tapered off, seller. Tapered selling. Buyer's strong though. So with the buyer's strong, I don't want to go too crazy. Put it back in at 196. Then sell another 3. 225, maybe 300. Go. All right. All right, let's play a little bit more theory here. Build positions. That's when the strategy was working well. So this is a fairly new strategy. I traded this really well. 10 days, winning days straight. And then yesterday, we just had a bad day. Yesterday, I was just playing. I think I was playing, I don't know. I was playing a little bit more. Can't even tell you. Very interesting how this is reacting. Us pressing up against this guy. I feel like he's going to get ran now. Might want to lighten the position, rotate it back a little bit. I need more coffee. Buyer here. Hold it on. Very interesting. So this buyer is looking to take it up. I don't know if I want to play the top end of this buyer.
This.
Sellers increases position short. Hold on. Sell volume kind of waning here. Depends on this close. If this closes red, I may take a short. Want to get good pricing. No, the way this is all reacting though, it could fly right back up into these positions here. So yeah, probably should have been a little bit more on spot there. It's a very tight range here. I may play the break here. Increase in volume, new buyer. Taking out the seller. I was going to try and short. There's that double. See that double lap here? Here you go. Let's see. See a strong break. All right. I think I would take this long. Try and get a little bit of retracement too if it does come back. Touch. Might try another one at 91. There we go. All right. So as long as this guy doesn't get retraced completely, we should be fine. Gets retraced completely. All right. Maybe take 2 more down here. I'm in for 5. Shouldn't be in for 5. This is against the rules now, but let's see. By the way, we do have down tick in volume on the 5 minute, so not a new 5-minute buying aggressor. Really, the buying hasn't been aggressive since this guy right here. It's been chill, laid back. So the only aggressor that's been here is the seller, but he got eaten. So very interesting. All right, I was able to average down into that pocket down here, so we got a little decent pricing here. I'm expecting us to crack up into this level at least the 0.5. So play the back end of this player here. All right, just missed me. Just missed me somehow. It's all right though. But man, that's a miss. All right, increase buying here. Found or sell. Huh? What? Oh wow. Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna play back up into this liquidity level again. I'll taper my last one here. New buying all the way up. Yeah. See if we get a little extension above this guy. This is our big player though. Let's see if we get some legs here. If we start melting up, this doesn't look too real to me, but yeah, there's that. Let's see, where's the beginning of this buying happen? Come down, I'll buy at 84s again. Seller's almost taken, just a sliver of the seller left. Yeah, buyer's still active. Let's see. Super reinforced position down here. Reload down here. We do come down. All right, on the house account. Oh, sorry guys, I'm showing you guys the other one. House account. We get this 2-bar break here. We're gonna look to go long. This is looking kind of flaggy from the 15-minute too, so this could get really good to the upside. Trying to reload down here. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Who knows? We might tap into this. If we tap in this and have a harsh rejection again, I don't know if I want to be a buyer here. I would prefer for us to, you know, triple top is brutal, right? Market's trying 3 times. Still the seller, barely there. All right, here we go. Maybe get some legs here. Look at that, rejection right off that 306. Buyer's still active too. I don't know. I don't know if this buyer can take this seller. I'm gonna stay in, but this is very interesting. Here we go. This guy's gone, taking out these internal sellers here. How big is this player? That's the question. We don't know how big he is. Seems like he's very big though. I don't know if I want to be a participant here. We're playing macro. I'm not gonna buy it at macro. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Let me cut this last one. Sell volume, I think he's going to kick up again. So new seller, aggressing. Yeah, new aggressor. I'm going to kick this one out. Even though we did tap into that pocket where I wanted to reload, it's just that because there's double support here, they're supporting this position. I think we at least come down to the macro. To be honest, that harsh of a rejection off that, I almost want to go short. I'm like 10. If we break through a couple of these guys, let's see. So we broke through this guy, almost broke through this guy. See if I can get back up to, see if we get up to 87. See if I get a couple of 87 here. Oh wow, okay, just flushing. So see, the buyer's still active. I don't want to play, I'm okay playing a little bit of the middle of the range. I'm not okay playing more than the middle of the range into the buyer down here. So looking to take a couple at the top of this if it can come back a little bit. Sell, 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 big sell volume kicked. Yeah, taking out these players. Looks like buyer's trying to accumulate, but I don't know if he's got what it takes. I don't even know if we break above this player here then. Sell, 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 increase here. Yeah. Alright, I still have to play a little bounce here. So alright, now we're cutting into this guy. I still, man, it's not letting me in just a straight flush. This would have been the nice short. Should have played the macro short there. So now here's a macro buy. Should be buyers here. I don't necessarily know if I want to play him, but there should be a buyer here at the 66. This guy gets cracked. I feel like we flushed down. Almost, this is a twin top, but this is just flushing, so. Oh, man. Let's see, decrease in volume here, even though this is a strong uptick. So if I'm going to go short anywhere, it's got to be at the 70s. And then I'll play another couple of the 82s, playing the back end just of the seller, 80s maybe.
Order filled.
Front run it a little bit. Can't go in for 3 anymore though back here. All right, let's see. 3, I gotta go 2 now.
Okay.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't like that I'm playing right into this buyer here. 1 minute left. Because this thing could just eat up off this 5-minute buyer. So really going short down here is a little aggressive. This is me kind of, especially with 3, maybe with 1. So let's actually do that. Since I'm short a couple, I'm going to cover 2 because I'm selling at the bottom of this player. I would prefer to be short up here at the 82s, 8250s. You could even play that last fair value gap roughly up here at 91. Where's this guy at actually? Yeah. So I got my hand in the cookie jar just in case. But really is up to this 30 seconds on the Spire here. All right, let's see. So it should be a little bit here at the 250s roughly. I'm not gonna look. I think we crack him, personally. This guy's still held. Wow. Maybe not crack him then. This guy's gonna be holding this whole time. Let's see. It's felt like we dump him. I don't see us. We don't have a real macro until down here. Even this dude down here, I'd probably play this overlap at the build a position in here. Play the bottom end 90s. Okay, so there should be some kind of bidding here. I'm not going to play him, but there should be something. This guy got cracked completely. Where's this guy at? This guy's about to get cracked. This guy's cracked. Alright. Yeah, Selling's heating up. This player looks like he could be gone in the next 3 minutes, so it's flushing down. Hold on a little bit. Someone definitely did some absorption here. This player right here. Still not a big macro on a 5 minute. They're strong, especially this guy. So this is probably where it's bouncing from a little bit. We might get a little bit of pullback here. So I'm going to take one here, try and get a reload. See if I can get a little bit of some reload. Let's see, up, up, up. See if we can play the top of this player maybe. We do have another seller here though, right here, imprinting. So maybe the top end of this, let's see, 63. Let's see. I don't know about this music. This is kind of crazy for me. All right, so 2 minutes 22 seconds left. Putting a lot of pressure on this short. This may be the first trade of the day for this. This is a triple top, head and shoulders, broke the neck. So from a pattern perspective, hold on 1 second. All right, so let's see if we get this little sell here. Just missed me. Oh, man. Would have been nice. I like that positioning up here. So missed me by 6 points. I'm not trying to chase it. That would have been nice. They missed me by 6 points. Missed me by 2 ticks. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get this fill here. Take 1 off the reaction. It is an uptick, so this is an aggressor from the buying perspective. I'm going to take 1 to front run. Wherever this is going to land, basically. I would have been nice to get filled for a 3 there. All right, so definitely some, sorry, right here. That's me by 2 ticks here. Right here. Boom, boom. I was trying to short here, so I ended up getting short a little late. I know this guy's trying to accumulate right now, but I'm still gonna stay with the shorts. Took out a major buyer, I think, right? What we got? 48 seconds left until this buyer is gone. I want to play this into the next macro, which is down here at the 96, 95 area. So we'll see. We'll see if that actually happens. Alright, how much am I in for? I can have a maximum of 5, so I gotta think about this strategically here. Where do I want my 5? This candle's got 14 seconds left in it. If they do try and shove it up, that would be crazy. 62, 75. Let's see. I'll take it right here. I'll put it right where it was before. A little bit. We'll front run it down a little bit with that increase. All right, let's see. Buyer's trying to accumulate. I'll front run 2. Then I'll play the back end up here. Let's see, where's this gap? Play this back end right here. Okay. I cut this one off. Or maybe I should just play a higher seller. I'll play this. I'll play a little bit better price seller here. All right. Play that. Okay. So this guy's gone officially. He's gone. So we have a new seller. So all of this now is a new aggressor. Oh, and I'm supposed to go short here. Whoa.
Order filled.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, short here. That fell. Okay, I need to be remembering to get short on my other account. Okay. Let's see here. Got some bad pricing there, but that's okay. Technically not supposed to totally go short here, but we're already in it. 207. Alright, so short on the house account. I'm looking for 207. So let's see if we can get that. I'm going to cover one of these,
Order filled.
tapping into that bigger pool here. This was that buyer from earlier. I'm going to remove him. He's gone as well. So this is the big pool here, right here at this level. So I still don't think they're going to take it. I think they're going to bring it all the way down to 195-ish. But we'll see where the seller lands here. Big sell, could sell here again.
Order
I should have added one more, 48, but yeah. I like the way that this came back up. Tap this level here, projecting off of it. This bidder's active though, so we gotta watch out for this guy. This is this guy, and he does look pretty strong here, the bottom of this range. So I think we kind of reinforce down here maybe, but if they do take it up from here, that's something to keep our eyes on for sure. Buy volume waned again. So there's someone absorbing these sellers, but there's not a new aggressor yet. We'll see, this might be him right here. If it is, I'm going to cover a couple and try and reposition. See, boom, boom. This is still not too bad. I can sell one more at the top of this actually. Right here. Alright, so I'm going to play into this position. This is a new seller that we just kind of tapped into a little bit. So let's see here. From here to here. So I'm going to play this guy right here. Alright. Now this guy goes, I cover. Although there's a seller here. So maybe, yeah, maybe I should have been short up here at 62. That might have been the level I needed to go short from. 62? 62.75? Take one more there. See. Alright, so this is a new buyer aggressing now. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 1, 2, 3. So new buyer here. Still not a macro. I still think this macro takes it. We'll find out. Still gonna like to go short up here. Wish I could go short more. I'm kind of out of position. I'm tempted to kind of cover and rotate, but I'll play the beginning part of this seller here. I'm gonna have to figure out something. I don't want to. This seller just got taken. This last one tapped into this pool here. This little entrance. If this guy goes, I'm covering, and I'm gonna look to play the top end of this at 306. Okay, so got my last little short here. Hanging on. Oh wow, so we're just cutting through him now. So if this guy goes, and this is not a hot reaction at all, so. See here, break, try to go higher, sending 2-bar, but assume a little bit of some rejection here. I'm going to cover a couple just because of the context of how strong that buyer was. All right, we're just going to cover a couple right there. I don't know if I would sit with 3. I'd rather sit with 2 and get a better price, but let's see. It's either they're going to take it or they're going to take it. So we got a double, a little overlap here. All right, so I got 3, which makes I could reposition a couple of these. I think I'm going to reposition. I want to reposition maybe at the start of this a little bit and the top end of this right here at 297. So let's find out. Yeah, no worries, dude. Appreciate you guys coming. Thanks for liking the video. Streaming Monday through Friday. We're having a little bit of. Yesterday we had a little hiccup day. That was a day that was tough for me to shake off. I went back and narrated every single one of my trades, and I was just like, man, I'm out of position this whole time. So this is a macro seller here. I could sell one more. I'm gonna be a little patient though. I am gonna cover if it gets above here, because we're sell volume is kind of waning here. We are finding liquidity. I have to think, do I want to cover, reposition, or do I want to hold and wait for this seller to break here and then get out of my position and look to reposition? So all of this is selling liquidity technically, so it's really tough. I played it a little aggressively. I should have played it with the seller up here, because if I would have been positioned up here 10 points up, then this 5-point loss would have been easier to stomach. So I'm going to take one more here. See if we crack them. All right, so here's the insurance. This is the insurance right here. So this should see a little bit of a flag. We'll see. I'm going to try and cover a couple, finesse it a little bit. See if we get a little draw. That was a buying win. I'm expecting this whole thing to get drawn out. So, oh, their buyer there scooping it up. All right, let's find out what happens here. Oh, you know what? I think I messed up on the house account. Yep, I messed up on the house account. That's a bummer. Okay, so right here. So house account, just so you can see real quick. I did a 2-bar break, but this wick is bigger than the body by 50%. See that? See how the wick is bigger than 50% of the body plus the top wick? So this trade I'm not even supposed to be in. So I'm going to cut this trade. Well, let's see if we get a little. Oh, wow. I got clapped on this one. Holy smokes. Okay, so this liquidity just ripped my face off here. So here we are here. Cut that. This player's gone. Look to reposition up here. So we found the buyer. Buyer was here. Ugh. It's just painful. It's just painful. Even from this account, it's painful. So double dip, 3-bar. Blasting up into this liquidity, having to cut this. Well, where do I want to cut it at? Yeah, and I don't have a choice. I got to cut this one over here. All right, so I got to cut the house account. Took a loss there that I shouldn't have taken. Just as an example, again, not supposed to take bars that are. So if we have a 2-bar break, and the second one, this is called the entry bar. If the entry bar is bigger than 50%. The wick's bigger than 50% of the body, this is much more likely to get retraced. You can almost fade it, and you'll be right more of the time. So that was a little bit of a bummer here. That's okay. So back in this context again, blasting up into this seller. I may want to play a little bit of this overlap up here, 306, 305. Yeah, we'll see. This is the top end of that fair value gap here at 97. I may take 1, 2 up here. It's a little late, but then I'll play a couple up here at 306. I got you. I got you. Cut my mic real quick. All right, so this is almost the context of a bear trap. So this is 15-minute. If we close below, see how we close below these bodies here, try to go lower, came back up. 4 minutes left. This is going to be a bear trap, and I will look to take this 2 to 1 on a 15-minute, which would be pretty big, honestly. Let's say we do close up here. I'm going to be looking to take this all the way up to 400. So that's going to be very interesting. I definitely don't want to go too heavy here, but we'll play it as we see it. So yeah, there's that. Coming down a touch here. I am going to take 1 off. All right. Let's see. This is a big buyer here. And this got almost all eaten all the way back here. Seller's kind of increasing here again. So that was just being out of position again. I need to get better pricing here. This is one of the flaws here. This buyer is not new yet, so I'm gonna hold this. I still want to hold this all the way down to 195 from this standpoint. From this price action standpoint, though, I'm gonna look to. We got 3 minutes left. I may look to get long to play up into the 400s. So it's gonna be interesting. Either way that works here. So this is a new seller again. Not super clean though. So could sell a couple at 294.
Order filled.
All right, we'll go to there. Two minutes left in the 15-minute candle. I want to take our little 10 points there. Or 5. It was only 5 points? Maybe I should have took 10 points. Man, that was a little antsy. So 2-point draw, 74 roughly. I don't want to be taking 5-point scalps. That's a little too low here. Oh, missed it. I was thinking about taking it too. All right, I'm going to cut that one. Look to reload again. This is looking very interesting though. This buyer is looking to accumulate up, so I may play a little bit more conservative. 1 minute 26 seconds left. I'm not going to focus on this one. Let's go focus on this one for a second here. So we have our trend here. We have our bottom trend here. We didn't have the right 2-bar break here. That was a poor context 2-bar break, and that was just a mistake you make. So with this though, with this 15-minute involved, 2 up, tries to go lower. Wait, this isn't a trap, is it? Did I miss a trap on the 15-minute? This was a trap on the 15-minute, but it didn't retest the extreme from the 15-minute, so this one doesn't count to the downside. This one doesn't get ran. This one, though, does count to the upside. So 30 seconds left. I'm going to look to get long here. And let's see here. All right, here we go. 22, 21. I'm only going to go in for one. This is a big drawdown I got to take here. This is going to be, what is this, 60 points of drawdown, so risking 120 bucks. Yeah, I don't want to go 2 there. I might average down a little bit, but I don't want to go 2. So let's see here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're in.
Filled.
Okay, so it's about exactly where we were going to have it. Down here's the stop. So all the way down here, 32, we're going to go 29. Risking 60 points, looking for a 2 to 1. Let's see, where is this at? Right here. Let's put that right there. All right. So with a strong trend, looking for 415. So here's that. All right. Let's see.
Order
Let's go a little long here. Take a long flag. Could get long down here at the 70s, 78. Looking to reinforce his position here. All right. I'll take a little stab with him. Then I'll play into the longs. Try and build a position into the longs here. Okay. Boom, boom, Wayne. Big increase in volume here. Here's your accumulation that's happening. Also waning here. Need new buying interest. It'd be very interesting. We rip up again. Yep. All right. Yeah, I do. When we have big, wide range stuff like this, I expect us to come back all the way to the back end of this. Anyways, should find this guy so I can highlight some points here, but here we are. Yeah, this is just straight selling on the 15-minute. Did you have breakfast? Did you eat? You want waffle? You want waffle? Oh, what is this? Oh, sorry guys, my mic's hot. Let's cut my mic, my bad. I cut it now. Considering the election today, I'm surprised that we're ripping up at all, right? I would think that the uncertainty, unless the polls are like really, unless the polls are really pushing one direction where they kind of have an idea, I feel like people would start wanting to like rotate out a little bit. So I'm surprised. This is surprising. Let's see. We're edging up a little bit into this guy from the 5 minute. Got a big player to get through up there, so let's see. This guy's gone. Having a hard time cracking this level here from a 5 minute standpoint. Come down again. Be very interesting. Shove 3 times. See if the market's ready to take this up. Very interesting. So we're looking for roughly, what is that, 120 points? Roughly 120 point move up. That's what our strategy is saying. It's expecting another 120 points, which is roughly what, 0.75%? And we're already up. Way up. How many points we have from the market open? We are up 150 to 300, so we're already up almost a percent. So it's saying that it's going to be another percent. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Missed the opening run, but got some shorts earlier for 20 points ish. Nice, dude. Nice, Dewey. Yeah, the opening run I couldn't get in anywhere. I just couldn't get in there. Wouldn't let me in. I can't buy just complete rip-ups, right? When we're just flying up right off the morning. I could have probably tried to play a little bit of this, but it's from a 30-second. It's very sketch, right? And then we could have played the double overlap here, which it did tap into. I think I did try to play this. This is what I wanted right here. This tap right here is what I wanted. I actually put a bunch of orders, buy orders here. I put them right here. They just missed me. And then it flew up off of that. I was just like, oh man, what are you going to do? In the right position, had the right idea, just couldn't get in. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for too. I am long here, but I know there's a ton of liquidity up here, so it makes it very difficult for me to be super confident on this side from a long, to be honest with you. But I'm thinking from the way this strat rolls, I'm expecting a 415 kind of pump. So from this strat here, for a 415 pump, at this bear trap here, bears trapped in the context of a solid, strong uptrend, expecting a couple legs like this to move up. So if we were to even measure these 2 legs here, I wonder where they would be at. Yeah, a little bit above that, 440s. So let's see. Be interesting. Starting to move a little bit now. Starting to push up against these guys. All right, so that's gone. This guy's still here. This guy's still here. Move him a little bit. Oops, nope, that guy's not moving. He's almost out though. Yep. See if we can get this rotation up here, man. We break. So we have another break here. I would like to get the volume above this. Any of these players, really. Probably this one, though. I'm expecting this one. So as long as the volume gets above this one and it cracks this initial player here, I'm good with it. So that's the volume we're looking to kind of get to. And we did increase. So it's not bad. It's just I would like to get one all the way up here. Where is this at? This is at 15.8K, almost 16K. This one was at 9. So we have a long way to go. The volume's going to really have to ramp up here. Now this guy's gone, by the way. This player is gone. Put this way too wide here. It's all the way over here. There we go. There we go. If I was going to play a short back here, I'd probably want to play like the 369, 382. Maybe even this back player. I wouldn't want to front run it here. So let's see. Oh, sorry guys. Wrong screen. Here we go. I would want to play the... See, they have these little overlaps here. So the little overlaps are good. But I would still, when we have big, wide cells, I like playing the back end of the cell. I don't like playing the front running it. Even though this front run's we've been hitting this front run this whole time, which makes me question if I even marked this level correctly. Because it's right, they're saying it's right here, yeah. Beginning of this. No, I marked him correctly. Just a big chunk of a cell here. Just a big dump in the morning. Yep. Oh. Try and use these tools appropriately. Alright, so this is the 4th time us knocking on the door today. 4th time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Knocking on the door. We'll see. From the 15-minute, it looks pretty, like, simple. This is like, oh yeah, we're turning out flagging. Like, it's not a problem. From the 5-minute, though, it just looks a little shaky. So, let's see here. Getting a little bit of some problems running up into this. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I need to go get some food ready though, so I'm gonna stay in this long. Stay in this long for sure. This long's gonna get stayed in, and then I'm going to well, this long, I don't know about this guy. This guy I can cut it at any time, but this all looks fudged right here. This looks crazy. This looks crazy. I feel like all this is gonna get ran through again. Come back down to this role player 281. Whoa. Make a waffle on the move appears, huh? Suddenly? Alright. He's gone. He's up here. We're in this little break here. Let's see. Stops up here. Take profits up here. We have a long way to go. A long way to go. All right. Fire here. Very interesting. Started to tap into the rejection in the last little bit of this one. Still, I do not want to really short this until we get up to roughly this 83 level. But I guess mine's saying all the way up to 424. I have to go find where that seller is. Oh, here he is. That's not hard to find. Sorry, I was talking a little bit there. I didn't have my mic on, but nonetheless, house account not really let me in. I'd have to hold this whole position. This is not a way to get out yet. This account, we just took a little bid, and we're gonna try and play the bottom end of this buyer down here, see if this is it. So, little update. I roll in at 8:45. Trying to catch a little bit here. 15-minute is showing like this nice sparse, like this tight buying here. This is gonna nice when you have a bunch of dojis in the same direction. It means that you typically we have a nice big leg. Can mean, or we could do a failed pump dump all the way back down here and catch it, and then they just drag this on, which I'm shocked that we're even trending. I'm going to be honest with you. Election day, I would assume it'd be this like consolidationary, weird, move until something actually happens here. So this is surprising for me. I'll take it though, but we'll see. I mean, I thought it was going to be like trading major data or something where it just gets funky. Getting a little bit of legs here. Take one off there. Do hold the majority of this position is what I want to hold up here. So, well, what's up? What's a bike? Yeah. All right, came up. Got rid of some of this liquidity up here. Tapped up into the 5 though. It's a big player. It's a big player. Actually, I don't need to do all that. I don't want to do all this action here. Leave it over here. All right. It's just tapped into that liquidity there. Really interesting. Watching this slowly float up. Just slowly drifting on up. Trying to make its second leg here. Running into this major player here. This is that big selling. Take this out, it'd be very interesting. Very interesting. Again, we're expecting it to go up to, well, the other account with the context of the trap, unless we either stop out or we get into another trap scenario, we're expecting it to go to 415 roughly, to put us like up here, which I would like to short at that point. Would love to short at that point. Kind of tapped right into the liquidity. I did take one. I probably could have taken two there off that double top, then reloaded. That probably would have been a better move, but really don't want to miss the context of this long here. I am surprised we're rejecting so hard off the front part of this big pool here. I would assume that we would reject somewhere up towards the middle, back end. Us rejecting off the front part is very interesting to me. It's very intriguing. So from the 5 minute, we have a little look here. I haven't been able to get in anywhere really. No 3 bars, just straight buying. Some consolidation. This even looks kind of funky. Some context of some traps here, but not super clean. Just add a base here a little bit. But we do have now a possible 2 bar here. And really, for this context of this 2 bar, this continuation, a couple of things need to happen. One, the volume needs to get bigger than this volume. It's already bigger than that, right? So that's something that is a check mark. The second thing is we need this candle to turn green, not doji. We need it to be green, and we need it to be decently green. And then I'm going to add to this long position up here. And we're going to play all the way up here to the 400s. So I would like to see increased volume, but I'll take what I can get. So 1 minute left. Wherever this lands is where I'm going to try and actually get into here. So, which at the rate that this is kind of going, I wouldn't be surprised for us to maybe, I mean, we could leg up and then kind of go flat or something. You could just kind of shoot up to that level, but we'll see. $50 seconds left. Not a recommendation. I'm going to look to add one more here. $30 seconds. All right, 20 seconds. Let's see if we get a little pull here. 15. Stretching up. It's looking good from the other side. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. All right, I'm in for another. Put 3 points down here, 303. We're gonna make it 300 even, which I might go 299 just in case. Stop sell. Why is this not updating? See, this is what I'm talking about. This platform is laggy a little bit. It's really laggy. I don't know why it's been laggy lately, but it's like it's not updating my price fast. It's not feeling like a snappy. It's snappy self. Feeling very chunky. But all right, so we're for 2, so this would be a 400 pull if we actually get up here. And we'll see in the context of this big trap here. So expecting this to get some legs, and then on the other account here, we're definitely up here. I don't really feel like I need to take. This is a lot of new buying coming in. New buying again. I don't feel like I need to take profits yet. I did take one at the top of this one. All of this, though, I just don't feel the need. Not yet. I was saying that I may take one at the overlap, but I don't want to play that first overlap. I would prefer to play like the second or the third overlap. I may play this one a little bit right here. It's 49. I don't know. I feel like we just take those guys too and play all the way back here to the 69, 70s. I'm expecting this liquidity to just get floated through. So, this guy's gone. Let's see. Take one more. I don't know. There's really no need to. I'll take one here, just in case we retrace a touch. Maybe look to reload. Let's see here. Boom. 2, 3. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get a little bit of some of that volume pump here, up towards that second one. Did take one off. Holding the rest of them. Expecting a little bit. If we do come down, I'm looking to reload though. Definitely not looking to go short anywhere yet. Boom, boom, boom. 3. So this one actually goes all the way up here. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yep, right here. So if anything, I'm going to be a buyer here. I probably want to play the 32s. Probably. Yeah. Let's see. So slowly dredging up, grinding. Nothing too crazy. All right. So I think that's going to be it for me for the morning. I'm going to try and do 9 o'clock now. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for liking the stream, subscribing. Levels are here. You see the levels that we want. Slowly kind of dredging up here. It doesn't look too crazy. It doesn't look like hot buying. Yeah. On the house account, took a trade out of context. So the strategy wasn't supposed to take a loser. I took the loser. And good thing I cut the trade too. I was going to hold it all the way up till 308, but this was a bad context here. So the real context is as soon as we get the trap. So this is our first trade of the day with the strategy. And so far we're up. And then we have our new 2-bar break here. So this is up on the second one, which did bring our average up. So we'll see. 415, that would be a nice little $300 win if we actually got it, but gotta wait for the day. But I hope you guys have a good day. Thanks for joining the stream. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow, by the way, I'm gonna have a trader. I would like to have a different trader each day, but between the hours of 8:30 and 9:30, so I'm gonna let the stream run till 9:30. Between the hours of 8:30 and 9:30, I want to have a guest to do one trade or as many trades as they want, really, but they only get one micro. And the one micro, they tell us their levels, they tell us their position, and we kind of put them on a leaderboard and see how they fared. We call it that. We call it the micro hour. So 8:30 to 9:30. Look out for that. Anyone can actually do it, but that's something we're going to be interested in. So hopefully get to bring on some traders, provide a platform for them. Really excited. All right. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace.